Very good morning, students. So, today let us see the civic chapter, lesson 4, gender, religion, and caste. So, these three terms are well known terms. Okay, so before entering into the content, let us have a review that it is an intro like that. Fine. Now, in a society, we can see lot of social differences. Okay, so we can have a social differences. We can see a lot. Fine. Now, these social differences, what are the ways how we are able to identify that? So, social differences may get in by accident of birth. That is, by birth, few may be that is, maybe a man or a woman, tall or short, or maybe the color complexions, or maybe a physical abilities and disabilities. Okay, so social differences may be in what forms? So it is by accident of birth. Clear? So by these comes under maybe what? Maybe few, maybe a tall or short. Okay, men or woman. Maybe the color complexion, maybe black and white. Maybe the physical abilities or disabilities. Okay, fine. So these are the differences which happens because of the accident of the birth. But there are some other differences. Okay, so it is of our own choice. So social differences may be happening. Okay, it happens because of our choices. Okay, so what can be our choices? So one, no, he may be an atheist, and other, he may not have the faith in God, or he may have some interest to take up his study, or to take the profession, or even the religion. No, even though he belong to one religion, he may have the interest in adapting or following or practicing the other religion. Okay, and same thing to take up in sports activities or cultural activities, all depends upon on his choices. So social difference, other way is because of our choices, as we said that. So one person, no, he can have a belief in God, okay, or may not. Clear? Or he may be having a choice to take up his studies, profession, sports, okay, then cultural activities. Fine. So these two are the different types of social differences. Now, these social differences are based on the three main content, that is the form, gender, religion, and caste. Now, let us see how it incorporates, okay, how it is expressed in politics. Okay, so first let us begin. What is gender division? Okay, so first what we saw that which are the differences of social differences. One because of by birth, or maybe other thing it is because of the choices. Fine. So now let us analyze one by one. Now, gender division. Number one, gender division. Okay, so it is a form of hierarchical social division, so which is based on a expectation. Okay, expectation as well as the stereotypes. So, what is gender division? It is a hierarchical, okay, social division which depends on social expectation as well as stereotypes, that is looking likes. Clear? Okay, so gender division is an hierarchical social division, depends on social expectation and the stereotypes. Okay, so now how this gender division is seen in our society. Okay, so in our Indian society, it is understood as a social division based on what? The stereotype one, and other one is the social expectations. So we have both private and public division. So moreover, no, it tends to have to realize that boys and girls to know the responsibility of women in society. Okay, sometimes no, even in a society or maybe at home. Okay, so the work will be shared both by men as well as the women. Okay, so this division of work between men and women, that is the work is shared among the people according to the sex. Okay, so that is called as what? Sexual division of labor. Okay, sexual division of labor. So this attitude has led to what? To know the how far the work is segregated amongst the people according to their sex. Okay, so sexual division of labor. It is the segregation or a division of work amongst the people according to the sex. Okay, fine. So now let us see how the work is segregated, or how far in a family or maybe in a society what are the works undertaken. For example, in a home, that is especially the women, they take the complete responsible. Okay, in what way? So here woman, she has a complete responsible. So what type of work she does at home? Cooking, very important, tastiest food. Cooking, washing, yes. Then any other? Cleaning, or maybe she is tailoring at home. Okay, so all these works, maybe even some other work, from morning till evening she'll be very busy. She has a very busy schedule there, so she is held up tightly. So she is the most responsible person in our family there. Okay, so here she does this work. It does not mean that these works need not be done by men. Okay, even though this type of work can be paid. So when these type works are paid, definitely the men will also take into part. If not, that is not at home, outdoor. So when the men, he is paid. Okay, for example, he works as a cook in hotel. Okay, or he is a tailor. So he does the work, clear, and he earns here. Okay, fine. Now, even though the women, besides she is held up in her home, sometimes no, we can see in few areas, especially in the village areas, the women no, they go on fetch water, they irrigate the land. Okay, so she may be irrigating her own land or she may just work in some other land. So here the village woman, so what she does, she fetch water. Maybe in agriculture she does. Okay, and sometimes what they do, they will collect the wood from the forest, and she sells out of that and makes our life, the family life, to a sustained time. Okay, and one more examples we can see is not only she does that, even she is held up in some other work. Okay, so for example, no, the women in a poor family, she works as a domestic helper. Okay, so poor woman, she works as a domestic helper where in a middle class families. Okay, so in middle class, she works as an helper. Now, the middle class women, no, she goes out and she works in an office. So now, the middle class woman, she also, okay, she goes to the office to work. Clear? So now she is getting the additional payment. So she is not only responsible for a family, okay, she is even earning when she comes out of that. But the work which is done in our family is not taken into an account there. But when she comes out of the house to work, no, there she gets some respect. So the women, no, she likes to work in a very safe environment. Some job security should be there. Okay, fine. So now, even though the women he is held up in some work, still we can see the proportion of women, especially in the public life, is minimal, is very less. Can you understand that? Even though she is held up in her family, she is very busy there, and she when comes out from their home to work in a society, there also she may earn something, so she is able to supplement her income regarding the family expenses. But still no, in the public role, okay, according to the proportion of the men and women, her role is only little, that is minimal. Okay, so can I explain once again? So what is the meaning for gender division? It is what? The hierarchical social division based on a social expectation as well as the stereotypes. So next is the sexual division of labor. That is, the work is done, okay, it is shared amongst the people according to the sex. Okay, then what are the role played in our society as well as in the family was analyzed. And next thing is what? Even though she is a hard worker, okay, her work is not recognized. So the proportion of her work in the public life is minimal. Okay. So now, because of this, because of the political expression and political activities, so what they thought is they want to bring the enhancement for the women. Okay, so they want to uplift the status of the women in the society. But even though in few countries we are not able to see the women's status arising up. Okay, so when there was an argument, okay, so when it was taken up as a political mobilization, So some power was given to the women. So even now we can see the women, they are studying part that's equal to the men. And even now, once what they said is the women's position only in the four corners of the house. But later what happened? So we can see the women working as a teacher, as a scientist, as a doctor, as a lawyer, okay, as a policewoman. So almost in all areas, they began to lift their heads. Okay, so here, but even though no, in some village areas, we can see the male domination. Okay, so only the elderly person in the family, especially the father, for whatever may be, all the discussions or suggestions may be taken by him. Okay, so that term is called as a patriarchal. Okay, so what is a patriarchal? This is a male domination. Okay, so here who will be the head? The father. Okay, the male person. So he will be a what? The leading person. Clear? Now let us see in what are the ways. Okay, even though some power, some enjoyments or benefits or facilities were given to women, but in some corner, no, there was a lagging. Okay, so let us see what is that. What are the ways how the women they are oppressed? Are the disadvantages faced by women? Clear? Or how the women are discriminated? What are the ways? Clear? So these are ways of discrimination of women. Fine. So even though some powers were given in India, still we can see the lack of provisions given to the women. First, an example here, we can see here nearly 54% of women. So based what? That is literacy. 54% of women are literate, comparing what? That is 76% of men. Clear? Why? Why? What happens here? So here literacy, only how much? 54% of women, they are literate. Whereas here comparing now only 76% of men, they are literate. Why we find only a little people? I mean only a few women, they are literate. Okay. So reason, because the parents, they tend to spend their resources on son's education rather than the daughter. Okay, so even in some areas we are not able to see the girls that is coming for the higher studies. Okay, but during when there is an results of a final examination, we can see the girls, they perform well as the boys. Sometimes no, even no, they do better. Okay, they will perform and give the better result than the boys. And in some families, no, that is within the 10th or 12th, they drop the girl children from their studies. Okay. So in many families, what they do? Much resources they pool. Okay. They just give whatever they want to do. So all the provisions they will give to their son. Okay. So here, so based on what? Based on the literacy level, so we can see only 54% of the women. And other thing we can see is a proportion of a woman. Okay, so proportion of women, comparing to the men will be valued less. Okay, so many higher positions, dignified positions, we can see the men they are working. Okay, and even though suppose if they are engaged in the work, their payment what they get is low paid. So here they don't get much value. Okay, so the next we can see this Enumeration Act. Okay, it is an Enumeration Wage Act. So what does it tell about the Enumeration Act? What does it deal with? So we can see both men and women working. Okay, maybe examples in what are the areas, in what are the fields, maybe in the sports or maybe in the cinemas or maybe in the high IT field or whatever may be there, they does the equal work. So both men and women they work, but even though one day extra the women may work than the men, but what about the salary they get? Their salary will be very less. Okay, compared to the men, the women's salary will be less. But what they demanded, the equal according to this act, the government has said that according to this act, both men and women, they should be given the equal wages. Okay, so next is what? Decline. That is decline in girl child, that is a sex ratio. So many families, okay, many parts of India, they prefer to have a boy child rather than the girl child. Okay, so they want always the son, not the daughter in some cases. Okay, so in that cases, before the girl baby gets born, they do the selective abortion. Okay, so when they do, okay, so definitely what happened, the child, the girl child sex ratio, that is will be declining. Okay, so here the boys will be more than the girls. So because preference to the what, preference to boy child. Okay, so it will lead to the decline in the sex ratio. So not only that, we can see some domestic violence. Okay, so domestic violence, how it occurs? So the women, we can see in the many newspapers as a heading, every day there will be headlines that a woman has faced ill discrimination from their in-laws or maybe the society and whatever may be. So she'll be facing lot of harassment. Okay, so she faces harassment where? In our family. Suppose if it is an working woman and in the urban society, the safetyness is less to the women. Okay, so here especially to the women is in urban areas, the safetyness is less. So here and there we can see the news. So some discrimination has been done to the women. So society has to take steps to protect, okay, the women's life as well as a career. Okay, so these are the ways how the women have been discriminated. Clear? That is what, how they discriminated based on the literacy level. Women get less literate, they are low literate than the men. Okay, second thing is what, even though the women they work extra more than the men, but their women's value, that is the work is not value. Okay, so here third one is what, enumeration of the wage act. Okay, so here their equal wages should be given to the men and women according to their work, but so far it is not done. Then because why it happens, there is a decline in the sex ratio of the children. Why? Because the family members, they prefer the son rather than the girl. So their girl child gets aborted there. And next is a domestic violence. It is a harassment even in the families or sometimes in the societies. Okay. Now let us see how the government has taken the steps, okay, to improve the women's status. Okay. So now next heading, women's representation in the constitution. Fine. The stand of women representation. Standard of women's representation. Okay. So what are the steps taken? So when we just take the central legislature, okay, so the women member will not be, that is less than, will be less than 10% of women. Okay, so here the central level, how much percentage is given? Only less than 10 percentage of the total number there. Okay, here in the state legislature, it is 5% of women seats comparing to the total thing. So only in the central level 10 percentage, in the state level 5 percentage. Okay, whereas in the panchayat level, so in panchayat level, so 1/3 of seats are for the women. Okay, so but when we just compare to the other countries, no, really we have only a 30 percentage of seats reserved for the women. Clear? So how is the women representation here? In the central legislature role is only 10 percentage, and in the state legislature is only 5 percentage. Clear? Then in panchayat level it is 1/3. Okay, and total is 33 percentage of seats are reserved for the women. But when we just compare to the other countries, ours is the bottom nation. Okay, so our India, it comes under the bottom nation to the women. Okay, clear? Fine. So but there are some group of people, no, which they want, they believe that is an equal right for both the men and women. Okay, so there are certain society where they struggle, where they fought for the equal rights for the women. So some agitations were done by the people. Okay, so those group of people, they were called as a feminist. Okay, the feminist or the feminist movement, where they took heart for the equal rights of both men and women. Okay, so now let us see how the religion, okay, as far as now we saw the gender, how the gender, it had a differences, how was it expressed in the politics. Now let us see what is the role of a religion, okay, how it was expressed. Religious differences, religious differences expressed in politics. Okay, fine. So now our famous leader, that is a father of a nation, Gandhiji, has expressed that religion cannot be separated from the politics. Okay, so in our country we have a different religion, maybe a Hinduism or a Islam or a Christianity. So what he said that religion cannot be separated. Okay, so religion cannot be separated from politics. Okay, so here he does not mean that whether it is an Hinduism or a Islam or a Christianity. He does not mean to that particular religion there. But what he said that all the ethics, okay, all the information about the politics can be drawn with the help of the religion ethics. Okay, so here ethics, okay, then there is a moral values, okay, can be drawn, moral values drawn on the basis of the religion. So some good information can be given. Okay, so he is not against of any religion in the politics, but based on the politics, any suggestions, any views without any conflict, all those can be taken. All the moral values can be drawn only in the name of the religion. Fine. But how sometimes no, there is an communal right occurs. Okay, how it is possible to get the communal rights here? Actually, what happens? That is human rights. Okay, so they form the group here, and what happens? Why these communal right occurs? Okay, what may be the reason? Maybe some minority groups will be there. Okay, so these people, minority sections, no, they may be sometimes dominated by the majority section. So if all the religions, okay, different religions, if they reside in one place, sometimes there will be no equal rights among the citizens. So they may fight for the different nation. Okay, so there no, the disunity will arise. So here a small, that is a minority community of people, no, if they are less, they will be dominated by the higher caste. So clear. So these will bring the communal rights among the people there, and even no, the women movement. Okay, so they agreed this based on sometimes no, there will be a family laws. Okay, so what is the family laws here? So women also agreed for these discrimination. Okay, sometimes no, they want to be have the equal distribution. They want to get the equal freedom in the family laws. So what is the family laws here? That is a woman. She gets what? That is a laws. Okay, laws related to maybe marriage, adoption, divorce, and inheritance. Okay, so these are the cases. So the family laws, okay, deals with the cases or the laws related to marriage, adoption, divorce, and the inheritance. Okay, so actually they want some changes should be done. So women, they like to have some changes, and they should have a equitable distribution. So they should have the right, okay, to inherit. That is, what are the properties? No, that is maybe ancestors, no, they have. So they want the equal share. Somewhat, no, they want to be somewhat their status to be uplifted. Okay, children. Okay, so now so far what we saw, that religion cannot be separated from the politics. That is Mahatma Gandhi, he said that religion cannot be separated. So that means now he is not talking about a particular religion, but he want all the moral ethics should be drawn, okay, on the basis of the religion. Okay, so some what they did, that is victims of the communal right. Okay, so who were the victims of the communal right? So the people know which they belong to the minority, they may have the preference that they want a separate nation, Sometimes no, they feel that they should not be dominated by the majority community. Fine. So the next is coming to the other thing. So far we discussed about the gender, religion. Now let us go for the other content. Why no these incident no it is a day by day, especially in the rural areas, especially in the village areas, we can see many deaths. Okay, many conflict arises. Okay, because of what? Because of the communalism. You might have heard that. Okay, here and there will be a lot of deaths why it occurs because of the communalism. Okay, now let us see what is an communalism. Okay, so when beliefs of one religion no, are presented to be a superior to the other religion. Okay, so when the belief of one religion is expressed to be superior of other religion of other religion. Okay, so that the communalism will arise. Okay, so when there is a people no, but here actually no, what will happen there? As I said you the previously there, the majority religious community no, they will have the domination power over the where to the minority. Okay, but how it is an hindrance, whether it is a beneficial or hindrance, as we know that democracy no it is for the people by the people, okay, to the people. Okay, but this communalism, whether it is a hindrance or a boon to the democracy, definitely no, we can say that communalism is an hindrance to, okay, to the functioning of a democracy. As we said that is the minority groups of religion will be suppressed by the majority of the domination. Clear? So as we said that no, some people, some religious communities, especially minority communities, they want to have what? The very good separate nation. And sometimes no, it may take a different form. Okay, so there are the various forms of communalism. Okay, so first no, it want to quench, it want to have a satisfaction of the thirst of the political dominations of one religious community. Okay, so the communal mind, that is a form, okay, to quench the religious minority. Okay, so these may definitely know the communalism is mainly to for the hindrance of the democracy only. So there are different forms. As we say that first form is what? To quest. Okay, to quest for political domination. And what is the other thing? Sometimes no, it takes in the communal or religious forms. Okay. How? They is involve, so they may involve the secret symbols. Okay, maybe the religious symbols. Okay, so in different ways no, they are able to highlight or they want to show their superiority of their religion over the other. So when we just to take in the form of a sacred thing, or maybe because of the emotional, some people we can see that no, when there is a smooth conversation, when we just talk of any religion, definitely no, they get stressed there. Okay, so sometimes no, they grew their anger. Okay, so the friendly person, no, even no, when we just speak of any matter, no, so there occurs, so there is a breakage of the friendship there. So how, in what way, how it is beneficial? Sometimes no, communalism, that is religion, may be expressing their friendliness. Okay, the influence of religion sometimes no, it may be politically value based. Okay, so what they do is no, sometimes the political authorities, they have a control, they have the monitor power. Okay, so they have the control as well as the monitor power over what? Over their religious discrimination. So they control and monitor over the religious, okay, discrimination. So these quietly happen. Clear here? So it has a very good, a person, one who is leading that community, if any conflict arises, so he has a complete control over the is discrimination. But at the same time, no, there is some conflict as it is an beneficial. So one we take into account as a beneficial, but at the same time, no, we see that there is an impact. Okay, okay, conflict, or maybe the impact, or it is an problematic. Okay, sometimes it becomes a beneficial and sometimes it becomes an problematic. Okay, how it is an problematic? In what way we can see the problem? Sometimes no, the people what they do, okay, so they will create the sentiments among the people. So in the name of religion, they hinder nationalism. Hindering nationalism. So here they bring the sentiments. Okay, so here and there we can see the people know their argue as if their views and suggestions are right. So here occurs what? The sentiments and the nationalism. Okay, sometimes what will happen? The political parties. So what is the political party? The brief detailed thing we will be studying in the later chapters. Anyhow, in the election, no, which gets a majority, no, it will run it. Okay. So political parties are even no, they gain by pitting one group. Especially in the political parties, no, the communalism will play a predominant role. Okay. So here we what we saw here, communalism. Clear? So communalism is nothing but what? Having the majority confidence. Okay, expressing their religion, own religion, okay, as they are the best when compared to the other religion. Okay, so they have the quench of the violence. Sometimes no, it may bring beneficial. How? They are able to control over the public authorities. Okay, when any conflict, when any issues occurs, so there is a monitoring person. But sometimes no, in the name of religion, the sentiments of nationalism will decline. Okay, so these were the important content what we were able to see. So next is a very important thing, that is secularism. Okay, let us see what made us to feel that we are one. Okay, that is a provisions of secularism. So frequently we can hear that India is a secular state. So India is a secular state. How? What are the provisions? Okay, what makes us to say as it? So when we just in the previous chapters, especially in Sri Lanka, they had a very good thing. So what they did is the Sinhalese as their languages and the religion was Buddhism, and in Pakistan is an Islam. But the Indian government, the Indian constitution did not give any special status. So there is an equality given. So there is no official religion. Okay. There is no official religion. Clear? No status is given here. So that is the one thing. And there is no discrimination of what? Based on the grounds of education. Okay. So everyone is given the right to equality as a fundamental thing. You can see every person, no, he possesses the equal. So thus there is no discriminations on the thing. So he has given the right. He can just propagate any religion to reside in the country. So here, so to propagate, third one we can say that to propagate, okay, to spread, to follow, propagate, practice, okay, any religion what he likes. Okay, so next thing is what? Even no, we should not. That is, in some cases, as we saw that the untouchability was in practice. That is a ban of untouchability. Okay, so what is untouchability? That was there were discrimination shown. That is a higher class people, no, they were discriminating the untouchability. So who was the person to bring the status here? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Gandhiji, no, he want to bring the upliftment for the untouchable people. Okay, so some means satyagraha was taken by satyagraha, by Gandhiji, to bring the status of the untouchables. Okay, how these people they were called as the Harijans or the children of God. Okay, so here some special provisions are given by the Indian constitution. As we say that India is a secular state, so there is no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion. Okay, so here there was no official religion when compared to the other countries like Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and there was a right to equality given, and there was any citizen, no, he is able to practice any religion or the caste he prefers. So by this, no, we'll just stop this session and just to go through all the events and whatever we are dealt today, the concepts, we shall practice the other thing. Okay, thank you children.